like a boss.
What's up, guys? This is Alex from mindfulattraction.org, and today I'm going to be bringing to you guys another breakdown of James Bond and how to be like James Bond and how to acquire the traits, the 5 traits that James Bond that allows him to have this alpha male and chilled ass motherfucking vibe. Because everyone who watches James Bond, they know that he just has a cool vibe to him. And the reason why people cannot really see what's going on is because a lot of people are not trained to look underneath the surface. A lot of people are not trained to look at the sub-communication that allows them to do the things he does. Because once you know how to find them, once you know what to look for, it'll all make sense. It's not going to be a mystery. So I'm going to show you the 5 things that James Bond does is that if you do it as well, if you apply it as well to meeting women, you're going to have that effect and you're going to have that chilled vibe, and above all, attracting women is going to be a lot more easier. So you're going to learn how to talk to girls like James Bond. So the first thing that James Bond does have, and something that people really underestimate, is his genuine passion and love for women. I'm not just talking about he likes women, because a lot of guys, when they get into the field of attraction, they just get into it to get girls, right? For selfish reasons. But James Bond has a genuine love and desire for women. How do you know that? In the way that he looks at them, in the way that he makes them feel. When you actually have love for people, you're gonna make them feel special. You're gonna cater them. You're gonna literally drown yourself in them. All right, and that's what happened to me too. I love fucking women. So let me show you the scene of James Bond, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Roll the tapes, guys. I'm rolling a tape right now.
Do you know how angry I am at myself?
I can't imagine. You must be furious. Do you want to go to a party? I like you better without your Beretta.
I feel naked without it.
That's because you know what I can do with my little finger.
I was saying.
I have no idea.
But you're
Bad
itching
girl,
to find
bad
out.
girl.
How does this waking you? Every time I do, you look at me as if you haven't seen me in years. Makes me feel reborn.
So one of the things that when you actually have a genuine love for women, you're going to naturally want to be with them. You're going to naturally want to seduce them, not because of selfish reasons, but because you just fucking love them. You know, and there's a huge difference between just wanting girls because you just want them and wanting girls because you just fucking love women. That's a different intensity, and it's very noticeable from a woman's perspective. So if you just have a selfish motherfucking reason just to fuck as many women as you want, that's fine. But if you really want to have an effect that really pervades their psyche, you gotta have a genuine passion for them, because then they're gonna feel like they're special around you. All right, and even though they're not special snowflakes, you're gonna give the illusion that they are, and that's all that matters. All right. So the next thing that James Bond does is his assertiveness. He knows what he wants. You see, he knows what he wants. And the thing is that there's a difference between knowing what you want and being assertive and being dominant and being needy. Being needy is having the emotional need for a woman. That's not attractive. When a woman doesn't want you and you're being needy, emotionally wanting them, that's different. But then there's physically being needy, like you just fucking want them because you just have a desire for them. That's totally different. A woman will react to more positively to a man's natural urges than to a man's emotional desires to be with them. See, because now you're not seeking for validation. You're just seeking for release. That's totally different. So when you act from that perspective, from your bodily desire to have a woman, not from your need, but from just pure desire, you're gonna be more assertive and it's gonna appear more attractive. So let me show you this scene, and you know what I'm talking about. He's not ashamed to show his desire for them.
Oh, no, you don't.
You see? In a way, don't have no shame with your desire and be fully expressive about it. And women are gonna react to you positively. Just make sure it's more physical than anything else, so that it doesn't bring a component of neediness to it. I'm not saying to be vulnerable. I'm not talking about that. No, but don't try to hide your desire for them. That's what we're talking about. Don't hide it, because when you don't hide it, you show it. It makes sense? All right, so another thing about James Bond, and I'm trying to make this as quick as possible because I make a lot of long videos, so I'm experimenting here, is his eye contact and low tone. When you talk to a woman with eye contact, and you talk to her with a low tone, it creates an intensity that allows you to have a very seductive vibe. See, a lot of you guys ask me, how do I have nice contact, nice eye contact? Well, the first thing you have to control is the way that you move more slowly and talk in a lower tone. And if you make strong eye contact, it doesn't matter what you're talking about, you are gonna have that strong masculine vibe. And I'm gonna show you a video on it right now with James Bond. He's talking about minute things, but underneath the surface you feel that tension. All right, so let's get started. Let's watch this right now.
I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game.
Vesper. I do hope you gave your parents hell for that.
Thank you. Your boss must be well connected. I've never seen so much go out the door so quickly.
Not quite so stylishly. May I ask you where it is?
10 million was wired to your account in Montenegro with a contingency.
So can you see? It's kind of like you don't have to do anything to have this cool vibe to you. You see, just feel relaxed and comfortable. See, if you're relaxed, let me say something. Being relaxed is an indication of confidence. You cannot be tense and be confident. In order for you to actually be confident, you have to be relaxed, because being relaxed means that you know that you're in control of your own environment. You're in control of the situation. So one of the things that you can do to have more of that relaxed vibe, which will enable you to have stronger eye contact, is to notice the breath. Science, it's scientifically proven that noticing your breath and just observing your breath relaxes your whole body and thus takes away the tension, which can be seen as nervousness and lack of confidence. So by simply noticing your breath, speaking low in a low tone, and maintaining eye contact, moving slowly, noticing your breath, you're gonna have that cool eye contact. And it doesn't matter what you're talking about, it's gonna appear seductive. You see what I'm saying? So the next thing that James Bond does, the fourth thing is silence. That's the thing about him, is that he knows how to use silence. And a lot of guys don't use silence because they equate silence with awkwardness. James Bond equates silence with tension, which will inevitably create that sexual tension that he desires. So let me show you how James Bond uses silence, which is risky, but it will increase attraction if you know how to use it the right way. So let's get started.
No wonder he was in such a foul mood.
My mistake.
Can I give you a lift home?
That would really send him over the edge. I'm afraid I'm not that cruel.
Well, perhaps you just had a practice.
Notice the silence. He doesn't say nothing. You see? He doesn't say nothing. He could have said something, but he didn't.
Perhaps.
What about a drink
See?
of my...
Silence again.
Your place? Is it close?
He rarely used any words. He just said very. No explanation. Silence again. You see that? Made it aside. And boom.
One drink.
You see, just keep that silence. Because for example, if you ask her, where are you from? Just ask her, if you just met a girl, right? And you just ask her, where are you from? And she says from California. Just don't say nothing. And give her like I don't believe you. Just give me like, no, I'm serious, I'm from California. Okay? And boom, by simply doing that, it gives you a different vibe from most guys. And it doesn't take any effort. And guys have used this technique and they even told me this is the most powerful thing I've ever used. It's so incredible. All right. Now look, another thing that James Bond does is when he invites women out, he doesn't say let's go to fuck. He doesn't say that. He makes a very non-threatening invitation to hang out with him. Okay, it's nothing overt. It's just non-threatening. So a thing that you could do is when you invite a woman to hang out with you, make it non-threatening. For coffee, let me show you an example of what he does. It's very non-threatening, and most people are surprised that he does this. But yeah, he keeps it simple.
What about a drink at my place?
Just a drink.
Your place? Is it close?
Very.
So as you guys can see, it's very simple. You know, he doesn't use complicated techniques. He uses a lot of push-pull, which I didn't have time to put in this video. But the thing about him is very simple. He has genuine love for women. He's very assertive. He knows what he wants. He has physical desires and he expresses them. We're not talking about emotional desires. We're talking about physical desires. So if you really want a woman that physically, don't be afraid to express that. It's very attractive. Another thing, he has eye contact and low tone. He's very relaxed, and it enables him to have a very chilled vibe. And the other thing, he includes silence. All right, so he doesn't just speak all the time. He knows how to use silence the right way. And the next thing is, he always uses non-threatening invitations to hang out with him. All right, once you include all those elements in, it will naturally progress to bedroom and into whatever the hell you want to do. You can read the Bible together, or get your Pornhub on. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple, man. Like, don't make this as complicated as it should be. I also, if you guys don't know, I also have a one-on-one coaching sessions through Skype, and also one-on-one boot camps. They either range from 7 days or 30 days. All right, and they're very, very intense. And I personally teach guys how to apply these techniques to meet women in the daytime in any situation you could ever imagine. Imagine that, being able to get laid by accident. Yeah, that's what I teach. Anyway, this is Alex here from mindfulattraction.org. Comment and subscribe. Keep watching, and I'll create more videos, and let me know who you guys want me to create next. Take care.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing, where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared, because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.